going on, Troopify? How you doing? It feels weird saying what's up to Troopify, like I'm saying what's up to the actual app. Interesting. I'm doing well. How are you? Oh, wow.
Everything's my fault. I wish I was like you. Easily amused by my nest of song. Everything's my fault. I wish I was like you. Easily amused by my nest of song. Everything's my fault. I wish I was like you. Easily amused by my nest of song. Everything's my fault. I wish I was like you. Easily amused by my nest of song. Everything's my fault. I wish I was like you. I wish I was like you. Everything was like you. Everything was like you. Everything was like you. I wish I was like you. Easy like you. Easily amused from my nest of song. Everything's my fault. I wish I was like you. Easily amused from my nest of song. Nest of song. You song.
sore. Everything's my fault. I wish I was like you. I wish I was like my heart. I wish I was like my heart. I wish I was like my heart. I wish I was like you. Easily amused.
Oh, that's interesting. So let me see. I got the vocals. All right. Hey, what's going on, Brent? How you doing, buddy? got that right. Hey, what's going on, Trey Mister? How you doing? Thanks for joining. I am a lot. Can't you tell? Yeah, trying to spread a little awareness, and also I was really not interested in this product until I tried it out. Now I can't get enough of it, so I suspect there's a lot of people like me out there, and I'm just having a lot of fun with it. This product is the only thing, like, so now that I've been doing like live streaming and stuff, I often would, be overly concerned, not like over the top, but more concerned than I wanted to about who joins and who doesn't join the live streams. But now I don't really care at all, because it's just entertaining and just fun for me. It's just a vibe, and it's just a fun thing for me to do, and people seem to enjoy it. And this time, this is the first one I'm doing now. I'm trying to figure out, someone messaged me on Reddit and said that they weren't able to see any, or like some of the music, or listen to some of the music from the playlist, because I was playing, I wasn't playing copyright free music. I was playing stuff that we all, like a DJ set kind of thing. And so today I wanted to do just some of my own beats here on Korg Gadget. And then eventually, get artists that I link with on Instagram, and friends and other people that I know, and start playing their stuff and showcasing their stuff on here. So you said, so it's like a speaker that does a bit of tape effect and stuff. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. It can do, it sounds amazing, and you could slow down. it down. You can slow down a little bit. You can speed up. You can loop. You can loop like this. So now it's looping, and then I could jump to different parts of the song, like jump to the next loop or the previous loop in real time. What the hell? $50? Holy cow. That's insane. Hey, man, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. That is wild. I don't know what to say right now. Anshin, yeah, man, much love. Thank you so much. I am, you know, pushing for sure, man. That means a whole lot. I've been streaming a lot on Twitch lately, more of the piano stuff on there, and you know, I also am just, I know, crazy. I'm also very excited about keeping my presence. Hey, man, thank you. That's really dope. I most certainly will do just that, actually. Comes from YouTuber Harris Heller. I'm not sure. So I was actually just watching his videos this morning. Actually, it's kind of interesting you said that. But yeah, so I want to have a presence on both platforms. There's some really interesting things coming up with YouTube Live very soon, and they're kind of bridging the gap and making things better in the live experience, as you can see with this with the chat or the poll that I did up here. So I think that'll be just cool to just always have a poll in every single one of my YouTube live streams. And just, yeah, continue iterating to make this entertaining and fun and cool for people that, like you guys, that join and that want to vibe out. So, yeah, man, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Anshin. That's dope. And let's keep the vibes going. Yep, that's exactly it. The discoverability is very difficult on here. So from what I can see, as of right now at least, is like YouTube, the type of live streaming that I think makes more sense for me right now on YouTube is more of this type of live stream or this type of live stream, essentially demoing out and using products that I have, and maybe even some, you know, a mix between tutorial and performing, and then, but more tutorial, more showcasing. And then over there on Twitch, like I would be using my piano and my main keyboard. I would do some singing. I would do some playing the piano, some live learns, like playing songs, more of a performance type of a thing, an intimate setting where, you know, they can always see me on the live stream. Here, sometimes I might just have the top down thing going. So just figuring it out and excited about it now. Like I was a little overwhelmed with where should I be focusing on, but you know, I think I have a lot more clarity, you know, about it right now, which is a good thing. Let's see. So you said, do you also have an OPZ? I love it, but between OP1, Ableton, and Push, I don't seem to use it that much. Time constraints. I hear you. I actually do have an OPZ right back here. I just actually put it away last night when I was doing a little organizing in the office, because I wanted to clear this space up a little bit and just kind of focus a little bit on the OP1, because that just came in. I just got that from Teenage Engineering, so I wanted to kind of do a little bit more stuff with that. But yeah, this is where we're at right now, and this speaker is just kind of everything right now in terms of just bridging the gap between all my different ways of making music. And I'm sorry about the shaking a little bit. I'm probably going to want to get a I'm probably not going to want to use this mounted to the desk. I'm probably want something different. Thinking about getting each of my sons one for Christmas. Do you have an affiliate link? Well, wait, can 11 and 12-year-old understand how to use this equipment? That's a good question about the affiliate link. So I don't have one of those. But I would say 11 and 12-year-old, absolutely. Everything that I have here. I mean, if you're talking about the speaker, I would say, what do you want to get them? The OPZ is much easier than the OP1, in my honest opinion. Yeah, that could be. So yeah, it depends what you're talking about. If you're talking about the speaker or the OPZ or one, let me know what you're talking about. Then I guess I'll answer the question based on that. So far, I think it depends on, you know, the OP1 for me is more, it's do I say it's deeper? It's a deeper product. There's a lot more I think that you can do with the OP1 from what I can see right as of right now. Not the speaker. You're talking about the OP1 and the Z. They're both different. I would say at its heart, the OPZ is more of a sequencer, more of having an idea in your head and putting the buttons, putting the sounds on different steps of your unit here. And I mean, I can give a little. Why don't I give a little demo here? Let's take this off for a second, and let's do a little OPZ stuff. Okay, so let's see. Right now, I like the OPZ more, and that's only because I've had it longer and I have more music on it and I understand it better. But the OP1 is absolutely incredible as well. Of course, it's a lot more popular too, and it's also more a lot more expensive. I think it's close to twice the price. With the Spark components, you can really complicate. You could do really complicated stuff if you want. That's exactly right. You can really get complicated on there. Okay, so I think I need to turn off Bluetooth here and come over here, and let's see. Let's go to some tracks on here. So essentially on the Z, right, you have, I'm going to give like a high level overview here. You have, dang, where do I even start? You have these black numbers 1 through 0 here. These are all your different projects. Turn this down a little bit. And so within each project, I'm on project 1 right now. Within each project, you can have different patterns. So here's one pattern that's blinking. Here's another one. Here's another. Here's another. So all these sound very different, right? So essentially, you have different projects. You have 10 projects and 16 patterns within each project. But if you wanted to like go just in terms of making something from scratch, how do you make music on here? Let's go to a fresh blank project. We'll go here. So I'm gonna like turn on. So basically you have like 4 drum tracks and then you have 4 synth tracks. That's essentially what you have going on. These first 4 drums. So here's like your kick, here's your snare, here's your hi-hats sample, here's your bass, here's your lead, here's your arpeggiator, and here's your chord. So like just to make something really quick, quick and dirty, just so you can see with this. So I'm gonna find a kick drum that I like. I'm going to put, if I wanted to do the sequencer method, which is kind of what the OPZ is for, mostly, I can just tap some of these keys, and then I hit play, right? So now, right away, you see that it's doing that, right? Now I'm going to go to a different instrument. I'm going to go to snare. I'm going to bring some snares in. you said something special there. You said your youngest son, loves old school Mega Man music, and I do too, so much. And so if he loves Mega Man, you have to just, I think it's $600 for the OBZ. You have to look at this then. I'm kind of obligated to show you this. I don't know if you know this about the OPZ here, but, and I think maybe Train Mister might know where I'm going with this as soon as you say Mega Man. So in addition to the music stuff, you can also, I'm going to just slide this up a little bit. Maybe, oh, this should be fine. And then I'm going to show you can also do visual stuff on here as well. This gets a little tricky actually, because I want to, let's see, turn on the OPZ Bluetooth but not connect to Bluetooth on the speaker. Let's see if it works properly this time. So you can do some cool things such as, let's see, motion track. The sphere is incredible in its own right, but I want to show you, you talk about Mega Man, so I got to show you the Mega Man stuff. I know, should I not do it? I don't know. I kind of have to. I'm going to try to not convince you to buy one. It seems like you're already interested in one, but I have to show you this real quick. Okay, we got to go back. See, that's what I don't like, how this automatically connects to Bluetooth when I don't want it to. I'll have to figure that out, how to fix that, but let's come back here. Okay. See, it does that automatically. So odd. That is not good. That is not good. How do we get out of here? Let's see. If I turn off Bluetooth, this is going to get rid of this probably, right? Let's see if it still stays up. Yeah, so it's not going to be there anymore. It's not going to be connected, or is it? All right. First of all, gotta be back here. Okay. Yes. So I should explain to you guys what's going on right now. So let me actually just do this. So what's happening here is I need to have Bluetooth enabled in order to connect this to the iPad via Bluetooth. But when Bluetooth is enabled, this tries to connect to the iPad via Bluetooth automatically, and it doesn't keep the line in activated. So I have to figure out what to do about that, because that's not a good situation at all. Anyway, I just forgot the OB-4, so now we should be good. So now we come back in here, even though it still says OB-4 there, which is weird, but okay. OPZ, let's try to connect again. Are we all right? What's going on now? We're here, we're connected, but we're not. Odd. Let's try one more time, and then maybe I'll just have to, yeah, let me exit the app and come back in. Okay, now I really don't know what the hell is going on. Oh, now it's connected. All right. So what I wanted to show you is motion track, Mega Man. Check this out. You really don't need to see the speaker right now. You need to see more of this, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, me too. This is like one of my most nostalgic games of all time. And I know it's hilarious. And when they released this, I'm just like, okay, y'all are on some next level stuff right now. And of course you can sequence as well. So you see it kind of going in and out. Hey, what's going on, my guy? What's up, Lewis? So you see it zooming in and out on beat now. So now I want to bring in some other sounds. So let's see. These are all preloaded sounds. Yep. It's a good idea. So I'm actually not that good with the sampling. I never use sampling on here, but I will demo it out a little bit because I kind of remember how to. So let's see. So if you go to sample page. And here's the reason I don't use sampling on here, right? So I have, as you can see, this sample page has some preloaded samples like this. These are preloaded. These are preloaded. These are like, they come when you buy the unit. These come installed. And then there's some ones that I put on here. This is something I recorded. Like little whatever. And then here,
All right, Kevin,
this is just me talking.
how's it going? What's happening, man? How's it going, Kevin?
So the reason I don't use sampling so much on here is because the management system for sampling is not great. Which means if I wanted to demo out sampling for you guys right now, I would need to look on here, on the sampling track specifically. I would need to find a slot that is not occupied. And then I would need to go into the sampling mode and go ahead and do what I need to do. The reason I'm not going to do that right now is because there can be, and I actually know that there are songs that I've made on here with samples from slot 9, ones from slot 8. I don't know about, I think 7 down to 1. I think those are all preloaded ones. But the point I'm trying to make is I would need to clear one of these sample slots. And then once I clear the sample slot, the song that I created will also lose that sample. It doesn't get saved natively to the actual song, if that makes sense. So for me, that makes it just like, once I have these filled up, I'm kind of like, not going to, I'm kind of like not, oh, you said copyright? Oh, yeah, I'm kind of not going to like want to touch them again until I back up this unit and then, start like from scratch or something like that, if that makes sense. So that's why I never use it, because I'm just like, and plus if I want to do sampling, I muchly rather use my Koala Sampler app on the iPad. It's just much more intuitive and much more fun for me. Hey, what's up, Isaiah? You said, can you bounce tracks on the OPZ? So good question. You can bounce tracks on the OPZ. Another feature that I think would just be great to have is to be able to like bounce tracks either wirelessly to your iPad, or even if not wirelessly. No, I would say wirelessly. Yeah, you should be able to send them via Bluetooth. I shouldn't compromise with that, having to connect. I can connect the USB-C cable from here to here, and I can record stuff that's over here onto my iPad and audio share, and I can monitor or arrange tracks or organize tracks and stuff that way. But it would be nice to be able to bounce this track as 4 bars and then say and then have it and then send it to my iPad, like maybe within the OPZ app even, so that I can just have it there, kind of, bounce. What I love doing is taking my headphones and OPZ and just chill at the park, looking at people and making a soundtrack. See, I love stuff like that, man. I can totally relate to just the excitement and the dopeness of having a portable piece of equipment like this and getting out of the studio. Technically, I'm in the studio right now doing this, but I love, being able to go outside and go to different places, a coffee shop or wherever, and just, it really opens up the door to such different possibilities, than being in the same physical location all the time making music. And things like this, and things like this allow, us to be able to do that, to get out of the house, out of the our comfort zone, and go to just different areas and get inspiration from different places. And I think that's quite incredible. I still can't believe my man gave me $50. That's insane to me. But you know what? It's awesome, and I appreciate it. All right, let me play through some other tracks that I've created on here, just so you can get a little bit of a idea of the diversity. And Train Mister, let me know. So you found me from Reddit, is that correct, or did you find me from Instagram, or both? How would I get my Kanye West on something like this? I like old 80s R&B. I bought a subscription to TrackLib recently. Trying to think how to answer that question. How do you get Kanye West music, or how do you make stuff like Kanye West? While you answer that question, before I even go back to the OPZ, I'm gonna, just because you said Kanye, I feel like I need to. I follow you on IG. My IG is we've messaged before. Okay, dope. I feel like I want to play a Kanye track on here, like Kanye. So yeah, that would be like chopping samples and speeding up. That's kind of it's like more of an exploratory thing in order to kind of get that going. I would say that this device, because it has sampling capabilities, but I don't, like I mentioned earlier, I don't really use them that much. I would say, iPad apps, to be honest, like Koala Sampler, like, can we show Koala Sampler right now? Let's see. So something like this is an app that is very cheap, and cheap in the sense of cost, not in terms of quality or what it's capable of. So it's called Koala Sampler, and it is one of my favorite apps to make music. So yeah, we'll connect it, I guess. Probably makes more sense. Yeah, exactly. Chipmunk Kanye, yeah, exactly. That's a big difference. Good call. So let's load up. See, and I'm terrible with management. I have to sit down and go to like a coffee shop one day and just really just clean up, like organize my songs on here, because I just have them labeled as crazy words, and I don't even know what's what. But yeah, so this is what I use this for. This is Koala Sampler. Let's bring this back a little bit so you can see everything, because you mentioned, I forget what you said on there, but you mentioned like an 80 R&B, you said, yeah.
Nevada. Nola.
All right, let's see what else. Good question. I would I would definitely start with something like Koala Sampler if you have an iPad. Granted, iPad if you don't have an iPad, you are going to be paying more money or around the same potentially depending on which iPad you get. But these are different things, right? Some people like hardware. They like having just this without a screen and just even though you can connect it to a screen, you have one. Okay. So yeah, the iPad with the slew of different apps that you can get. This is just one of the apps. The other one that I was showing you earlier with Korg Gadget, that is another one of my favorite apps to be able to create music on. And it just kind of just depends, man. That's the best way to say it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you can do on here that you can't do on any app on the iPad, like those step components that Train Mister was talking about. And then there are things that you can do on the iPad much better than you can do on something without a screen and something without, like more real estate because of the size of this. I love both of them. I like the fact that there's such a vast amount of let me see what you said here. I love using Koala Sampler for sampling, but my sound selection, it's trash, so never finish. I feel you. It's like having two guitars. Why would you? Because they're different. Yeah, exactly. But it is something that you want to think about in terms of, investments, right? You want to ask yourself, do I want to, if you have an iPad already, certainly I would start with some apps on here. That would be my 100% recommendation. Get yourself, if you want hardware, get yourself a little MIDI keyboard or something, or MIDI controller, and you're in business to make music and make professional sounding music as well, which is great. I want to show you guys something here if I can find it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I need to sit down one day and just kind of organize all this stuff because I'm looking to very soon start selling and giving away for free sample packs because I have such a vast amount of music that I've created, kind of like what Isaiah just mentioned, and I want to get these things organized. If you guys check out my website Khordmaster.com, you'll see it laid out just the way that I want it, and the next iteration of it very soon is going to be having sample packs on there, and definitely excited about that. I shoot and edit all my videos on my channel. I'd like to get into making my own soundtracks. That's awesome. Hey, let me know where you guys are all watching from, where you guys are from. You can drop it in the chat if you're able or willing to. I'm just kind of curious. Chicago, dope. Maryland, dope. Montreal, awesome. That's where someone else is from. Oh no, Vancouver. He's from Vancouver, actually. I think. I don't know if he's still here or not. My man Lewis. So you make games? Oh, there's Lewis. What's up? There you go. There he is. You said you make soundtracks for my games, meaning Train Mister, are you a game designer or something like that? That's dope. Do you have any games that you've released so far, or you're in process of working on? Might have to collab on something, you know what I'm saying? Let me actually check something here. Hang on. So yeah, I want to get this updated a little bit more eventually, but what I was mentioning about the sample packs down here, these are all like songs, but if you click one, you'll go right to YouTube, And I think it'll start playing.
Why?
That's dope. But I want to get to a place where, yeah, all of these are going to be sample packs on here for you guys to download and enjoy. Damn, that's crazy. That's really cool. Really cool. Well, love for you too, man. Thank you. It might have me like authorize it or something, so I'll look out for it when you send it. Yeah, same here. Oh, I'm like, okay, it's a little delayed, that's why. That's really cool, man. I got my Nintendo Switch sitting right in the next room. What kind of game is it? Hey man, love it. Appreciate you, man. Have a good one. Thanks again for joining, and thanks for the 50 spot. It really means a lot. You know what I'm saying? It means a lot that there are people out there that sometimes I don't even know or realize that are vibing with me like this. You know what I'm saying? It's a huge thing. It's because I think all creators probably could relate to going through different seasons of sometimes maybe not feeling as motivated to, you know, release stuff, whether it's because they can't get themselves to do it, you know, the creativity or whatever the case is. And so, yeah, so it's dope that this morning, you know, my wife stepped out today, went out with her mom, and I was just like, you know, I wanted to, so the thing about this speaker doesn't have an auxiliary out, so I can only really go in with it when, you know, at certain times, right? Because if she's working or, you know, whatever's going on, I can't just blast the volume. So I was like, this morning, I'm definitely coming down here. I'm definitely just using this for, you know, for a few hours or whatever. And, you know, it's dope that you guys are here rocking with me. So I appreciate it. one of the cool things you can do on here with Koala is you can really get like some crazy sounding ambient type things going on, and morph your song into something that sounds totally different, kind of like this. That's dope, man. I appreciate that, and I'm glad to hear it. You're good, man. I love doing that. Man, I started when I was 16 for a little bit, for a couple years maybe, then took a long break, and then started back up again a few years ago, and been making music seriously for about 4 years. But yeah, I have like, it's crazy. I have stuff that I've made. Let me see where, if I think I organized it on my other iPad, not this one. My iPad mini. I know, what am I talking about? Other iPad. Why do I have two iPads? Like, what is going on here, right? So let me see if I go to like Yamaha. This is like old stuff that I made. Let me see what some of these sound like. Yeah, oh yeah, this is like old stuff here. Dang, I forgot about all these joints. Like, what even is this? I'm terrible at it. So this is stuff that I haven't heard in like, man, many years. Crazy. So all this stuff is, when I sold my Yamaha motif a few years ago, before selling it, I was like, I need to back up all this stuff. So I just kind of recorded all the stems and recorded the actual like clip of the actual song, because I thought maybe eventually I'm going to want to do something with it. And I still need to like get it organized properly, sooner than later. Like, just kind of take baby steps. I've been putting it off for quite a while. But Audio Share, if you have an iPad, is a really good place to do it, because it's intuitive, and you can, have this on you at all times. You can kind of be doing, you don't have to like only be on a computer. to do it, which to me, I don't like being confined to like one location. So I can just be out and about and, you know, little by little getting things organized. And I really do need to do it because, like, yeah, I have some stuff here. Oh, you do live stream too, huh? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to check your stuff. I didn't know that you were a live streamer too. Any free mixing app that goes well with Koala? Not free, but the best of the best. You got to go with is this one here. You got to go with AUM. This is the spot right here. And this is another place where I'm trying to really spend some time. Maybe right now might be a good idea to like continue learning this. But let me see what I have one here. So this app here, I would say Koala Sampler, or what I was showing you earlier, and Korg Gadget are my two go-tos. But then this app, what's special about it is there's a ton of music synths, soft synths that I have on here that I never use because they can't be used in Korg Gadget, and I don't really use Cubasis or any of these other types of apps so much. So they just kind of sit here. I don't really use them for anything until I discovered AUM and how I can kind of incorporate this into my workflow. And I'm kind of overdue spending some time learning this a little bit more and actually doing a video on it. But I did, excuse me, kind of figure out a way. Maybe I can do a little exploration right now. If I go to, let me see, if I go to AUM Beatmaker Template. So I put this together as a way to, let's see, let me just actually explore this a little bit now that I'm feeling a little bit motivated to do so. So everything, so this is a template that I've created, right? So let's go to SDS. We're going to reload the drum, SDS drums, and we're going to go in here. Oh, this is really low. We got to turn this up a little bit, right? So I still don't fully understand. I mean, That's because I don't use it really that much. Let's go to 9. And what do we do again? Record. Oh, we gotta hit play here. And we gotta turn metronome on. Alright, let's try this. Turn off metronome. So we have that drum going there. Now, if I remember correctly, what I have set up here is a way to use Koala Sampler as a sequencer for my soft synths. What does that mean? It means that I should be able to go here. Let me see. Okay, no sound happening yet because I need to go into Koala. Please trim sample. Okay, memory warning. Okay. I think I need to go to, let me see, how do you do this? Here. Okay. So let's turn the drums off for a second. How do we turn the drums off? Let's do that. And let's also come back in here. Now this works because this is triggering. Why does it not sound that loud? Is it because my iPad is not turned up? No, it's max. Something about this should be louder. I'm kind of curious. Does it have to do with, I don't know. Well, it's fine. All right, so then I would go here and find a better sound that I like. Maybe do a random. Yeah, I definitely need to set up the, like, I have this mount attached to the desk, so whenever I press a button, it's shaking, right? So that's not a good look there. I'll figure that out. I'll want to get my other stand, yeah, back over here, or figure something out with that. All right. So if I wanted to record something in, I would go here. I would go to settings. Hold to record is off already. And then I can do something like this. Let me see. Stop. And then, so then I can go to sequence. I can do double up. So there you go. But let's get rid of this. I don't really like that at all. But I just wanted to see, let's delete this. I just wanted to, just get like a little example of how to do it. So let's actually find a better sound and let's actually try to record something that sounds decent. That could work. So now I would go to here. So I kind of messed up there. So if I tap it, let's get rid of it. Yeah. So you want to wait until it's fully still or no sounds, and then so what happens, which is cool about this, is you can tap this to tap to record, and it's not going to start recording until it detects a sound. So that way it'll start like right when you want it to. You don't have to what am I saying here? you don't have to time it perfectly necessarily. If that makes sense. It doesn't, but that's okay. Let's keep it going. All right, so I'm gonna let it fully die down. So I would stop, I will come here, I will do, I think this is a 4-bar, so we'll double up. And then if I stop, this should be perfect now. So, wait, there we go. So now I can, so it keeps doing, so it's actually 8 bars, so I got to double up again. Now I got to delete this one. I got to stretch this so that the second part happens. So you said, do you have any advice on sound selection when adding a new instrument, how to make things mesh well together, etc.? I know that it's not good to use the same frequencies, but any other. You know what? I'm not the person to ask, unfortunately. So I'm not that good with like sound design and stuff. I kind of just go by what sounds good to me. I am familiar with that last bit that you just included there. But I kind of just, no real rhyme or reason other than how it feels and how it sounds type of a thing, if that makes sense. But so sorry. You know what, guys? I'm gonna go I'm doing another stream actually in a few minutes. If you guys are on Twitch or want to join me, that would be dope. But I'm gonna be doing more like the piano. You'll be able to see me, and piano and my Roland Phantom keyboard over there, doing some other stuff. So I'm going to go get ready for that. That's in 30 minutes. So I'm going to go get myself ready for that. But this was a lot of fun. I'm excited to kind of continue having these streams, no problem, be a part of my, regular weekly thing here. And I'll want to, figure out timing and stuff as well, like what's a good time slot and everything like that works. But yeah, appreciate you all being here. Thanks so much, and hopefully maybe I'll see you guys on Twitch. And yeah, you said link. Let me go ahead and put my Twitch link in the chat for those of you who are interested. It's twitch.tv/Khordmaster. Yeah, no doubt, guys. No doubt. This was a lot of fun. And I'll see you guys on the next one for sure. And maybe see some of you guys over on Twitch in a few minutes. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of y'all day.